Okay, so this is week 3 of training, a short one because I've had a bit of a night with my videos, but I'll go into that in a second. Firstly, I've got my sets of 10 high bar. I did these at 105 kilograms. I was training with two of my mates, so I did rush my warm up a little bit more than I normally do. But they still felt really good. They moved quick. My right knee does look like it's caving a little bit, but I was pretty happy with these. To say the weight's been going up and up every week, and the form's been getting slightly better. So I was really happy with these set of 10. Maybe rushing into the hole a little bit too much. They did actually look a little bit better today in comparison, but you'll see that next week. Yeah, that right knee slightly. Then this is some 75 bench, I think, for a set of 7. Move really easy. Anything under 80 at the minute on bench is just absolutely flying. Yeah, really enjoying the volume bench as well. That's been going really well. If anything, I've been getting a little bit too cocky with bench, and you'll see that in a second. And then moving into the next day with some high bar pause squats. Again, I tried 100. I really need to just drop my ego with these and just go less than 2 plates. They did move really well though, for all 5 sets, which I'm happy about. And my form did look pretty nice, so I'm happy. But again, probably not paused as much as I'd like to. So I just really need to drop my ego with these and just do beneficial work instead of just sticking 2 plates on and going for it. And that is theirs. Well, my bench has been on a high. I actually went for 90 kilograms for a set of 5, which is a huge PB for me. I think the most I've ever hit this for is a double, so I was absolutely over the moon to hit this for 5, which added to my bench ego. But yeah, these moved so quickly. Maybe slightly overshot a 7, but I was happy with how these moved. And then the back off work again for bench moved really easily. I was very happy with these. And then moving on to my deadlift next, we spoke about these on Messenger. This was one of the singles of 150. It says is 90% of my max. It moved pretty quick, but I went for another rep at the end of this and just didn't get it. I'm excited for the next block and seeing what I can actually do with my deadlift. But it moved well enough, I guess, for a pretty high percentage of my conventional max. As you can see, I did line up for a second, but my head just wasn't in it and didn't quite get it. And then moving into my top set of squats from the next day. Again, I really wasn't happy with my form or depth. But 125, this was 125, it moved really quickly. I feel like this week I've made a lot more improvement on my squats than I did last week. Seemed to just have a rough week of it last week on squats. But yeah, my form's not good. I'm obviously not keeping tight in the hole. Yeah, these move quick, but I definitely wasn't happy with my form. And then I think I did 100 for pause back off work. Again, my form just wasn't quite there. I'm not too sure what happened with squats on these days. Feels like I've been making loads of progress forwards and then just taking steps backwards. Yeah, not hardly pause that last rep. Hopefully these will go a bit better this week. I feel like I've made some progress from today, so hoping that carries over. And then this is where I went into bench. The double, I did go for 100. In hindsight, really probably wasn't a good idea, but after how 90 for 5 moved, I genuinely thought I had it. The second rep, the guy does take it off me, even though I thought I had it, but yeah, it was a bit of a nightmare. If I did make it, it would have definitely been a 10. Stupidly afterwards, I thought I'd hit 90 for a double to not complete the set. This probably moved at the prescribed RPE. In hindsight, it's probably what I should have gone for first time. And then I had a bit of a nightmare with my videos. I missed out my back off bench from that last set, but this is the 2 count pause set from Friday. I also lost my pause deadlift video somehow. I did post a picture on my Instagram. They actually went really well. I felt like I was making really good progress with my deadlift, especially beltless and with a belt. I'm finding being able to get into a much better position for sumo. And that went really well. But yeah, again, this bench went really well, trying to make up for the 100. I have been practicing without a belt as well, seeing if it helps my bench. It feels kind of the same, so I think I'm just going to experiment with both.